Okay, so the past few videos I've been answering a lot of toss-up questions. But this time I'm going to switch it up. I am actually going to answer bonuses now. And I should have an easier time with this because obviously the questions are more straightforward and not super long. So, let's begin. So we have the city of Yekaterinburg lies in this mountain range. So, where they want. So, yeah, city of Yekaterinburg lies in this mountain range, which is often recognized as the northern portion boundary between Europe and Asia. This Urals. So, yeah. So, can I just say, yeah. Okay, yes. So, click the box to answer the question. Yeah, click the box to answer the question, and then you answer. Okay. This republic on the western side of the Urals is home to an namesake ethnic group that seems Uralic in the Permic branch. Yep. Vorkuter Siktivkar, that's Komi. Okay, yeah, I gotta click reveal and then type in Komi. There we go. May 2020, politicians propose a merger between the Komi Republic and this oblast, centered around a namesake White Sea city. Is this going to be Severodvinsk? Yep. And, reveal, or not Severodvinsk, Arkhangelsk, that's what I meant to say. There we go. There we go. And that's, okay. So, what do we do? We'll go next, right? Or do I do start again? There we go. Okay, transboundary rivers are often subject to treaties from major nations for 10 points each. The oh, no. Okay. Okay, the CRT is a treaty about this river, whose watershed includes national parks such as Yoho, Mount Rostock, and North Cascades. That's Colombia. Okay, Colombia. 1856 Treaty of Paris ended the Crimean War and set up a river commission for this river, which flows through 10 countries and 4 national countries, Vienna and Budapest. Danube. This is definitely a high school one for sure, because they're super easy. 2 answers required. A 1995 treaty over the Mekong River was signed by the 4 nations in the lower Mekong Basin, but it wasn't signed by these 2 nations in the upper Mekong Basin. One of these countries of the river is called the Lancang, while the other, it forms part of its border now. So it's going to be, it's going to be Vietnam and Cambodia, or is it going to be Vietnam and Thailand? Like, 4 nations, like, so, yeah, I would say it's going to be Vietnam and Cambodia, so. It is China and Myanmar? Oh my god, that was... I thought the Mekong went down. Yeah, Mekong's not even in Vietnam. I'm stupid. Like, I'm surprised. Yeah, it was like China. Yeah. Okay. I was thinking Indochina instead of Mekong River. I got a little confused there. Alright, next set of bonuses. This Spaniard previously served as commander during Francisco Pizarro's conquest of the Incas before becoming the first European across the Mississippi River. That's going to be La Salle. It was Hernando de Soto. I picked the wrong one. This explorer under the standard land is named to 2 continents. That's going to be Amerigo Vespucci. I mean, he was Italian, but I think he sailed under the Spanish. This man discovered much of the American and the Grand Canyon. That's Francisco de Coronado. And, okay, next. Okay, name this isolated mountain range found in southwest and South Dakota, highest point U.S. east of the Rockies. Alright, is this Black Hills or Badlands? Or is this the, Now, southwestern. Black Hills is northwest. I'm going Badlands. It was Black Hills. Oh boy. A group of granite pillars called the Needles of Black Hills originally this site. This U.S. monument. Goodson Borglum, that's Mount Rushmore. Okay, Black Hills are the third longest system of caves. That's Wind Cave. Ah, poo. There was Jewel Cave, okay. This city in the western end of Switzerland is this Geneva. It's going to be Southern Republic. The western end of Switzerland is going to be, or unless it's Lausanne. I'm going with Geneva. Yeah, it was Geneva. Capital of the Vaud Canton. That one is Geneva. Or I mean, that one's Lausanne. This largest city in Switzerland, Zurich. Okay, next. Name of this nearest major city is the ancient site of Abydos and Troy. A bridge named for the city, which opened in March 2022, is now the longest suspension bridge in the world. Okay, oh. This city name is the Gallipoli campaign. Yeah, so... what's that called? It's, Kankiri, right? Or, not Kankiri, Kanakale, that's it. And then we got Kanakale is the nearest narrow point of the Dardanelles Strait in this country. Come on, that's Turkey. This sea lies between Bosphorus and Dardanelles. The seas Erdekanız meet or terminus in this Turkish inland sea, Sea of Marmara. And I still have zero. I still have 0 points for some reason. Like, yeah. I don't know how to score. City's namesake National Park is located in the south. The city lies in the Ngong Hills. Name the city whose suburb of Eastleigh. Well, Eastleigh is like around. Oh no, different East. It's a different Eastleigh. It's not Eastleigh, England. Little Mogadishu, Somalia. Kenyatta National Hospital. Is this Nairobi or Mombasa? I'm gonna go Nairobi. It is Nairobi. The city is the site of Fort Jesus, Kilindi Horns, Principal Port of Kenya, Mombasa. And then these nomadic peoples, that's Maasai. Unless it's Kikuyu. No, it's probably Maasai. It is Maasai. Okay, the controversial Monist Valian Core Fountain can be found in the Justin Herman Plaza in this area, which was once home to such iconic skateboarding spots in the Hubba Hideout and the Gons Gap. 10 points each. Name this urban waterfront. This was a Pier 4 Oracle Park. Ferry Building Market Exploitorium. Is this Navy Pier or Fisherman's Wharf? Because I am going to pick the wrong one. Well, no. No, Villain Core. Just in a skateboarding spot. That's San Francisco, so it's going to be Fisherman's Wharf. Oh, it was the Embarcadero. I picked the wrong one. Embarcadero is concerned with reclaimed land in this California city. That's San Francisco. And then controversial Embarcadero and Presidio to this San Francisco street. 1 block distance west of that 8 hairpin turns. That's Lombard Street. There we go. Okay, name this culinary tradition practiced by the Tucson of one country. This fusion cuisine combines ingredients from soy sauce and ginger to pineapple or yamarillo to create dishes in a raw chofa. Okay, yeah, this culinary tradition, yeah, I had nothing. It was, Chifa, okay, yeah. This coastal city's Chinatown. The Moche people, a variety of beans named this capital of Peru, Lima. Okay, though it is debated, many argue that this dish is the national dish of Peru, ceviche. And let's go the next one. This country has sovereignty over Gotland and contains the city of Uppsala, named this even country, Sweden. This is probably a high school one. I mistyped it, but it doesn't matter. Karlsson, this largest Sweden, Lake Vanern. And then Öresund, or Swedish skin from this island, is going to be a Zealand. Zealand with an A. And next. Alright, name this western state that contains 99% of the U.S. pistachio orchards and produces 80% of the world's almonds, both of which were water skins during the drought water fires, etc. in the 2010s. Well, Tulare is Louisiana. Or am I thinking of Tulane? Yeah, I'm thinking of Tulane. California's Tulare. Dang it. A large portion of California's nut production is posted in this city's namesake county, where the sun named found in this city, ash tree. There's a name for ash trees that grows around the San Joaquin River. What's that called? It's not cypress. Like, that's a different tree. Like, what's... Oh, is it Fresno? It's Fresno, right? Fresno is named after a tree. Yeah. San Joaquin Valley, this other Eastern California valley, is at San Fernando. I hope it's San Fernando because there's a bunch of valleys. Owens Valley, okay. Name the city or Rene Redzepi's Noma, okay, Copenhagen. And then, the Dream finished in a lowly 19th place in 2017 when this restaurant home names the world's best. That's, yeah. No, it's not Noma, that's Redzepi's. I forgot what that one's called. What was that called? 11 Madison Park. Both Noma and 11 Madison were 3 stars by Michelin. Okay. This island's home to unique Rongo script and Jacob Rogervin's crew. This is Easter Island. And then Ecological Disaster at Easter Island, traced this 2000 by author of the third Chimpanzee Subtitle House Society. Well, it's going to be Jane Goodall, right? Chimpanzee. Oops. Wait, what? Oh, this 2005 one. And there, yeah. Oh, Guns, Germs, and Steel. I know it, but I can't remember. I can't remember the name. Well, yeah, it's, I can't remember the author. Yeah, Jared Diamond. Yeah, I knew that one time, but it couldn't come to me. River Arb is the westmost 3 major in the Arctic from this region. It's Siberia, right? It's Siberia. Again, this is probably another high school one. River Arb, the world's largest estuary, Gulf of Ireland, this sea. So yeah, this Kara-Laptev. I think it's the Kara Sea. Oldest bridge over the Yarbs, longest from the Irtysh, located in the city. This is Omsk, right? Yeah, it is Omsk. And then let's get, okay, next one. Name this country that archaeologists have culturally linked to Madagascar. Examining the resemblance of Malagasy boats to those of Madura. There, wait. Okay, yeah, Maduro's Philippines. Making sure I'm not mixing that up with It's Indonesia? Oh no, I'm thinking of Masbate. That's, oh, you idiot. I was thinking of a different island. I might have been thinking of Masbate instead of Madura. God, Madura is the one that's just below Sulawesi. Or no, that's Bhutan. Madura is by Java. Yeah, should have got that one. Indonesia and Madagascar are top producers of vanilla in this commodity. It's not tobacco, but due to its high quality in Madagascar, Indonesia imports this crop to make Kretek cigarettes. Is it... No, vanilla's in the clue, so it's not that. Oh, close. The Valihas are tubes of the national symbol of Madagascar in this plant. The Indonesia Selimpang features the gamelan ensemble as made of this fast-growing woody grass. That's bamboo. Okay, next one. Lake Maracaibo is larger surface area than this lake, but smaller volume. So this is going to be name this large lake between Peru and Bolivia, Titicaca. And then two main bases of Lake Titicaca are connected by this strait. Is it straight there? Is it going to be like... It's going to be like... I'm not sure. You know, there's a strait there. It's going to be like straits of... What? What is it? Tiquina. Okay, I think this is yeah, Oxford Open Packet. Yeah, I was going to say that it's going to be an open packet if they have that obscure there. Water flows out from Lake Titicaca via the Desaguadero River and Uru Lake, and this lake in the Bolivian Altiplano. Oh, what is that other lake in Bolivia called? I can't remember. What is it? Popo, yeah. Name this European island on the west side of water called Great Belt, south of Skagerrak, suspension Great New Zealand to its east. So, yeah, it's Funen. Because we actually had a different bonus. It was linking Funen to this island. Finn lies east of Jutland, the Scandinavian nation, Denmark. And then Denmark contains a district name for these features. Where the SS Yellen has been continuously in operation near Silkeborg since 1861. Another district named overlap in northwest Patagonia, third in northern England, such as Robert Southey. It's Lake, Lake District. Okay. Name these reptiles resembling lizards, known for their parietal third eye. Okay, the nictitating membranes. These reptiles endemic to certain southern hemisphere country islands and the only certain south hemisphere countries. So, okay, this animal was extinct in the mainland of one country before being reintroduced to the Karori Wildlife Sanctuary in Wellington. So like New Zealand crocodiles or something like that, or New Zealand turtles. Or they resembling. Oh, Tortaras. Oh, for goodness sakes! I mean, it's like it said like. It says endemic. I thought it said named for a certain. I know, I misread the question. In this island country, whose national animal is Kiwi, New Zealand. Alright, many animal species in New Zealand are often being endangered by the invasive brush-tail species of this animal. The Virginia species is a similar named animal, only marsupial possum. I misspelled it, probably. Okay. Wait, do I, name this mountain range which covers... okay. The highest point of this mountain is Gurlock, that's Tatras. Or do they want Carpathian? Like, do they want Carpathian or do they want Tatras? I'll do Tatras. Yeah, they wanted Carpathian. This other year run of the French-Spanish War in Neto Pyrenees. And then Pyrenees also run through this nation, which is President Catalonia. Bishop of Urgel is Andorra. And there we go. Okay. Alright. The 310 of these zones make up 2.3 of the lands of the United States, and many were formed under the Wheeler-Howard Act. Name these areas that include Red Lake in Minnesota, Standing Rock in South Dakota, and Wind River in Wyoming. Like, is this like National Forest? Because they ain't National Parks. I'm going National Forest. Oh, Indian reservations, of course. Now, Colorado met Four Corners, yep. And the Flathead Indian Reservation found near this of Kalispell, Montana. Okay. Alright, this man's album, The Long Goodbye, is framed as a breakup album about his relationship with the abusive Brittany, who represents Britain. Name this British Pakistani actor, rapper, activist, who won an Emmy HBO's The Night Of. This has nothing to do with geography, this is pop culture. No, Riz Ahmed, I've heard of him. I think he hosts one of the show. I think he's been on some of the celebrity shows. He might have been on Richard Osman's House of Games or Celebrity Pointless. I think, or he's hosted one of the shows that I've watched because I'm quite familiar with him. The second track of The Long Goodbye takes his reins from this short story by Sadat Hassan Monto, an insane asylum trapped between barbed wire fences. The newly formed India and Pakistan. Wait, this short? No, they want the short story here. All right, what? Tobatek Singh. Yeah, I knew that. Ahmed frequently invokes the persona of this Jungli, the protagonist for Roy Kipling's The Jungle Book. Ahmed title song half Mogul, half. Is it gonna be Mowgli? Surely, it's gonna be Mowgli. Yep. Okay. Located. Okay. Answer geography of Maine. Okay. Located in Baxter State Park, this peak is the tallest in Maine. That's what's that called? Oh my God, I'm blanking. What is that called? It's starts with a K. Starts with a K. Oh shoot. What is that called? Oh no. Oh no. No. What is that called? It starts with a K. Katahdin. I knew that. Yeah. Maine's only national park. That's Acadia. Northeastern border between Maine and New Brunswick by this river, St. Lawrence. St. John. Oh, man. Okay, the Seikan Tunnel connects this island to the rest of the country. Name this northernmost main island in Japan, Hokkaido. 1972 Winter Olympics were held in this capital of Hokkaido, Sapporo. Chain of islands northeast of Hokkaido, the Kuril Islands. The cancellation of the Joint Comprehensive Plan of Action was a major shock to the international pistachio markets, which largely function as a duopoly between the United States and this other country where they're grown in the province of Kerman, that is Iran. I typed Iran. I mistyped it. I didn't type in the R for some reason. This country in the African mainland, where agriculture accounts for over half of GDP, exports almost exclusively cashew nuts. This country contains the Biagos archipelago and led by Amilcar Cabral. I mean, it sounds Spanish, so is it Equatorial Guinea? I read over half of GDP, unless it's Portuguese, and it's like Guinea-Bissau, Mozambique, and Angola, or Benin, or I don't know. It sounds Spanish. I'm gonna go Equatorial Guinea. It says African mainland, and prompt. Like, does this one get? Wait, prompt. What? What do they want? What do they want? Guinea-Bissau is Guinea-Bissau, because I typed in Equatorial Guinea and it was Guinea-Bissau. Yeah. This non-Brazil country, ironically, the largest producer, yeah, Eva Morales, Bolivia. Okay. This an island, this archipelago is known as Ilha Preta due to its high volcanic activity. Name this archipelago whose triangle is Fio and San George. Archipelago Ponta de Pico, which is tallest in this country. Let's go with Azores, because like Montana de Pico and, is that the same as Montana de Pico? Probably not. It was, yeah, it is the same as Montana de Pico. The island of Pico in the Azores, production this good, which mainly occurs in the IPR region, other varieties of this good. And, I'm gonna guess, wine is gonna prompt on that. Yeah, nope, it's not gonna prompt on that. Alright. Most of the port wine comes from the Douro River Valley, which shows in this country, Portugal. It even says capital of Lisbon in the clue. Alright, identify this resource. This resource are found with sandstones in the Utah Basin, Utah, for 10 points each. Identify this naturally occurring form of petroleum that is extracted en masse from oil sands and the ones near Athabasca. The largest part of this substance found in Lake in Trinidad and Tobago. Naturally occurring form of petroleum. What do they want? Like oil? Do they actually want oil? Oh, bitumen, of course. The Athabasca oil sands in this prairie province with Edmonton. That's Alberta. A phone wind, names for these Native American peoples. Is this Chinook? So of course in the Great Plains here. Surely that's Chinook. Okay. What do I do? Shortcut E key. Oh, I can get rid of that. I want to start over. I could just clear stats. I forgot I could do that. Alright. This region's namesake river flows into pond, was created by the Durand Line, separated by Russian versus Central Asia. Name this remote region northeast Afghanistan. Do they want Wakhan corridor or Badakhshan? I'm gonna guess they want the Wakhan corridor. Yep. And then the Wakhan also borders this country's Xinjiang province, that's China. The Wakhan corridor is kind of smuggled this drug as opium. Okay, name these Dutch landholders who were granted extensive land by the Dutch West India Company to foster colonization. This is going to be Boers. Oh, patroons. Okay. Dutch colonists also conquered this area along the lower portion of the Delaware in the Second Northern War. Its capital was located at Fort Christina, now the city of Wellington. This area. What do they want? Like Chesapeake? Do they want Chesapeake? New Sweden. The largest Dutch patroon ship, Rensselaerswyck, cover this modern-day state capital, which lies on the western bank of the Hudson River, Albany. Okay. Body of water lies south of the Chukchi Sea, between the Seward Peninsula and Cape de Genève. Name the strait, that's the Bering Strait. 2012, the Coast Guard needed to use an icebreaker to allow emergency shipment of fuel to reach this western Alaska town, the Seward Peninsula. That's Nome. Distance of less than 3 miles separate Russia Big and American Little Diomede. Okay, event hosted Empire Polo Club. This is the aforementioned multi-genre music festival at the Empire Polo Club hosts. Named for the valley which in Indio can be found. Ariana Grande heading this festival. So this is Monterey or what's the other one? No, is this Coachella? Yeah, Coachella is a valley, right? Yeah, Coachella. Yeah. Coachella is named for the Coachella Valley, which is in this body of water, Salton Sea. Oh, that is not what I meant to do. Alright. One manager, Felipe Barrio, of olive oil, blamed record prices on one of the worst of these crises in living memory for 10.8. Name this type of natural event. Prehistorical Spanish Stonehenge. Receding waters. I can't think of what that is. A drought, of course. 5 human bodies have been found in this reservoir. The largest man-made reservoir in the U.S., Lake Mead. Due to diminishing amounts of water, Nebraska invoked its right under a 1923 contract with Colorado to build a canal to draw water from this river, which is shared by both states directionally. Yeah, namesake in Nebraska. So it's going to be, yeah, so Red, so it's Red River of the South, right? Oh, South Platte, of course. Alright, the name of these wetlands that dominate the southern portion of Florida, Everglades. And then this large lake in the Everglades, Okeechobee. And then this island chain off the coast of southwest Florida, the Florida Keys. 10,000 islands. Are you serious? What? Alright. Famously, at the meeting of this river with another larger river, one can clearly see the difference color between the waters of the two rivers. This river meets the Amazon at the meeting of waters near Manaus. This is going to be Amazon. Rio Negro. Oh no. It's the largest blackwater river referenced in its name. Okay. This large river empties into the Danube in Belgrade and flows to the National Union in Zagreb. Is this going to be Drava or Sava? I mean, I gotta go with Drava. I gotta go with the Animal Jam server. And it was Sava. Picked the wrong one. Missouri and Mississippi rivers meet just north of the center between Missouri and Illinois, St. Louis. Okay. Much like Edinburgh, the city dominated by Castle Perch and top of Rocky Crag. Named the central Scottish city where Robert the Bruce defeated over the second nearby Bannockburn. So do they want me to put Stirling, Dunfermline? I mean, personally, I would go with Stirling because, I mean, Stirling Bridge was like around that time. Yeah, it was Stirling. Stirling is situated in this river's meandering middle reaches. And the namesake Firth beyond Kincardine. So it's gonna be Forth, Clyde, Solway. Yeah, I'll go with Clyde. It was Forth. Northwest of Stirling in this range of hills. Okay. So is this going to be Cairngorms or is this going to be the Grampians? I mean, Cairngorms are considered mountains. So I'm going to go with Grampians. Okay. Ochil Hills, not heard of those. Despite watching a ton of UK quiz shows and probably saying a lot of UK, I'm not familiar with them. And it's obviously an open packet. The Roanoke River cuts through a section of the Appalachians named for ridge of this color. Identify this color, which is a tributary of the Nile, Soka Lake, Tana, uh-oh. White or blue? White or blue? Oh boy, it's either white or blue. You know what? I'm not gonna answer. I'm just gonna stay clam on it. It was blue. One set of the Blue Mountains located in this most populous Australian state, New South Wales. Another set of the Blue Mountains located in this U.S. state, home to the Willamette Valley, Oregon. I'm not gonna do Blue Mountains in Jamaica, huh? Okay. This province contains Lake Claire, that's Ontario. No, in the northern part. And it's in British Columbia, east of British Columbia, Alberta. Alberta shares Lake Athabasca with this province. To the east of it, Saskatchewan. And then this city, home to the Bessborough Hotel, seeing the University of this one most populous, Saskatoon. Yep. Alright. Mountain passes. This mountain pass cuts through the Hindu Kush and landing in Pakistan and Afghanistan. The Khyber Pass. And the Kardon Law is a pass in this disputed territory, found which is, yeah, Kashmir. This pass between Austria and Italy, Brenner Pass, or is it the Goddard Pass? Now I'll go with the first answer, Brenner Pass. Yep. Alright, this island status is a French overseas département, makes it the southernmost and eastern part of the European Union. It's going to be Réunion Island, yep. It's going to be, yep, Réunion. And then the collapse of Piton de Neige created 3 large calderas by this name all over the world. Bowl-shaped valleys by glacial explosion. Those are, it's drumlins, right? Cirques, okay. Réunion is located in this large body of water, the Indian Ocean. And there we go. Alright. This state's portion of the Sierra Madre Occidental is a massive Cooper Canyon. Name this large Mexican to Ciudad Juarez, Chihuahua. And then primary river in Chihuahua is the Concho, serving this other river, and it's Rio Grande, also known as Rio Bravo. And then this desert, partly located in Arizona and California. This is going to hottest in Mexico. The not Chihuahua one, is it Sonoran? Yeah, I think is this state, Sonoran. And then let's go next. Alright. Miners working in the mountain that eats men worship El Tio, a horned devil god, in the hopes of gaining protection against rampant accidents. Name the city where numerous statues of El Tio have placed in the tunnels of its expansive Cerro Rico silver mines. Silver, I mean, I'm going with Buenos Aires because, like, Argentina literally means silver. It was Potosi. Potosi has long been a mining center in this country, Bolivia. Ritual offerings to El Tio made by miners at Cerro Rico includes this plant. The miners believe that chewing leaves of this plant, which is used by the Aymar people, helps filter the dusty air. What could that be? Like, is this like gonna be mate? That's not a plant, though. I can't think of it. Coca. Alright, this skull was blown into 2 pieces by Robert Broom's dynamite. Name the skull found in South Africa by Broom and John T. Robinson. His name belonged to a woman. And the sex is unclear. The only one I can think of is Lucy, unless it's like, or there was also one by Susie. I thought Lucy was Australopithecus, which is Ethiopia, but I'll say Lucy anyway. Okay, yeah, I wasn't getting that one. Mrs. Pless is a specimen of the species, thought to be an ancestor of modern humans. The twang of the species. Alright, it's one of the, which ones? So, Neanderthal, it's not going to be Neanderthals. Homo erectus, Homo habilis, Homo sapien. I'll try, Unless it's Australopithecus. Although I thought Australopithecus was Ethiopia, but I'm going with Australopithecus. Yep, it was Australopithecus. Perhaps the most famous African Australopithecus found in this Australopithecus afarensis species found. Now that one is Lucy, and found in Ethiopia. Yep. Okay. Extremely inbred group of Maasai lions live in this area. Name this conservation area about 100 miles left of Arusha. That's Serengeti, of course. Oh no, it's the Ngorongoro crater. Oh no, named for a gigantic crater. Read the effing question, Douglas. Read the effing question. Okay. Dormant volcano, highest point in Africa, Kilimanjaro. And then beaches of Zanzibar, another popular tourist destination, and ferries from this city has been replaced. It's Dar es Salaam. Okay. Name this geographic features of Alaska. This high peak in Athabasca named Denali National Park. Mount McKinley was recently renamed back to Mount McKinley by President Trump. And this bay on the Beaufort Sea is it's going to be this bay on the Beaufort Sea. Oh yeah, Prudhoe Bay. And then the road and pipeline to Prudhoe Bay lies in the Antigun Pass. Across this range, separates interior Alaska from the North Slope. Oh, okay. Is it Rockies? Does Rockies go that far north? I mean, yeah, like the Rockies, right? Oh, the Brooks Range. I knew that. Alright, David O'Keefe caused inflation in this modern-day country in the 1870s by using Western terms to fabricate the rhinestones for 10 points each. Name this country in the Pacific that includes the state of Yap and Pohnpei, Micronesia. And then the Micronesian island of Pulop is home to Wariang, a school for teaching this skill. Papa Male Piolong, one of the teachers of the school, made headlines in the 1970s for demonstrating this skill. I'm just, is it like crafting, weaving, writing? I'm just gonna guess writing. Oh, navigation, okay. Tourists engaged in this activity in the FSM truck lagoon can explore the ruins of a Japanese ghost fleet. Or rebreather is sometimes used in this activity. I'm just gonna try, let's go with surfing. There's scuba diving. Oh well. This location was built by Jim Reinders and dedicated to the 1987 summer solstice. Name this tourist destination found near Alliance, Nebraska. This is a replica of the English Stonehenge. That's Carhenge. Carhenge should not be confused with the sort of Cadillac Ranch in the states of Amarillo, Texas. Another replica of Stonehenge, Mary Hill, built in the states under the Clickt County, who died in World War I. If I'm trying this modern day state, I don't know. Let's guess Kansas. I don't know. Is Washington? Okay. Name this 1970 American celebrity who jumped off waterfalls. The Yankee Leaper died trying to jump off the Genesee Falls in Rochester, New York. Let's go with Charles Blondin. I don't think it's right. Yeah, never heard of him. Is this an open packet? It doesn't say. Yeah, before he started jumping off walls, Sam Patch worked in a mill devoted to this industry. Depending on southern cotton. Yeah, I can't think of it. What was it? Textile, of course. Patch worked in this man's Pawtucket, Rhode Island mill. Father of the American Industrial Revolution. The mill is named. Okay. Shoot. It's not. I don't know. It's not gonna be Jethro Tull. I can't think of anyone else. Samuel Slater, yeah. Should've got that one. This country's My Second Home program was an attempt to woo rich foreigners to move here. Name this country is home to Ghost Town, Forest City. Yeah, they want My Second Home program. Yeah, I got nothing. It was Malaysia. Forest City launched this Chinese program. Depth Trent, yeah, got nothing. Shuttle bus connects Forest City to Tuas checkpoint in this country, and this is going to be separate in front of this radio or Singapore. Okay, Amanat Khan described the inside of this building with Jasper calligraphy. Name the sculpture, the structure designed in the interlocking arabesque style. Contains the 443-foot high minarets and bulbous central dome, long pool in front of it. Okay, so which one do they want? Hagia Sophia, Blue Mosque, the Sultan Mosque, or what's that other one called? What's the one in Islamabad? Like, I'm not sure which one this is. Which one was it? Oh my God! The question was just so ambiguous. Taj Mahal was constructed in the white type of this rock. That's marble. The Taj Mahal contains one of these structures divided into 4 symmetrical parts by 4 channels that symbolize the 4 rivers of paradise. Well, it's not minarets. What? Like, what? Like, it's not a dam. What do they want? Like, oh, Paradise Garden. Okay. Name these islands of Japan. The U.S. occupied this member that's Okinawa. Oh no, the American flag being raised. That's Iwo Jima. The name of this island formerly was the same term for guns. Storm-born Portuguese traders. This can be Okinawa. No, would never have gotten that. Northern most of Japan's main islands, Hokkaido. Okay, you have died of dysentery. Press 1 to continue for 10 points each. Name this historical route starting in Independence, Missouri. That's this route terminates in the Willamette Valley Oregon Trail. This Oregon Trail landmark can be found in Nebraska. Phallic rock formation known as the okay, what's that called? It's that. I can't remember what that's called, but Chimney Rock, I knew that. This alternate route diverges in the Oregon Trail at Fort Bridger and passes through the Great Salt Lake Desert. The Donner Party is the route journey here. So, which one? This is going to be Santa Fe. Okay, yeah, not a go on that one. Identify these African countries. Moussa Dadis Camara led a coup in this former French colony in December 2008. 1 year later, Camara was shot and seriously injured in assassination attempt at the capital of Conakry, Guinea. And after Tuareg rebels in the northern part of this country declared the independence of the region of Azawad, this country's military is on the key of Amadou Sanogo. Where's Azawad? Well, I mean, Tuareg is northern, right? Or Azawad. I'm not entirely sure. I'm between a few countries. There's Mali. I wasn't sure if it was Mauritania, Mali, Niger, or Chad. Could have been any of them. Mamadou Tanja was overthrown as president of this country in the coup, February 2010. More recently, this country controversially granted asylum to Italian sovereign without Saudi Gaddafi in contravention with Interpol warrant. I mean, I want to say Libya because of Gaddafi, but when I looked at the soccer part, I want to say Ghana, but I'm gonna go with Libya. There's Niger. Okay. Name this autonomous region in Western China. It was namesake for one Buddhism led by the Dalai Lama. Tibet. This city now the capital of Tibet. Lhasa. And then Dalai Lama's forwarded is the Potala Palace. Alright, 2 characters in this play. Argue whether one of them should wear white or a red dress. Name this play in which at the time comes Clarence Solange, frame Madame's lover, and failed to serve her a cup of poison tea after playing her in a series of power fantasies. So this play. So, I'm trying to think what that could be. What could that be? Wait, the title Servants. Part of the Solange. Oh shoot. Oh, it's that Jean Genet play. What's that called? The Maids. Let's go. Pull that one out. This French ex-con playwright wrote the Maids, Jean Genet. This other Genet work features tension between the prisoners Maurice and Lafranc, or girlfriend soon red eyes. I'm gonna go with, it could be the rose, could be the balcony. I'm gonna go with the balcony. Death Watch, okay. 2014 paper by Brian Chowdhury and Mubarak showed that small amounts of money incentivize people to migrate during this country's seasonal famine of manga. Name this country where learn the season of mangas in the, well, Rangpur, that's Bangladesh. And then we got 2013 paper by S.K. Paul. Show that daily labor, fishing, and working with these things offer alternative jobs during manga. Vic Bajaj is a major manufacturer of these things whose bold type has been banned from many places. This is probably going to be a stupid answer, but I'm going to say pork because I pulled pork. Yep, that was a stupid answer. It wasn't even the right type of pulled. The literal pull, like, urgh. Yeah, I know. That was a stupid answer. Many of the internal migrants during manga head to this capital, Bangladesh, Dhaka. Okay, Adolf Jensen postulated the notion of the daemon deity after visiting this archipelago, whose capital is Ambon. That's Maluku. Yep. So yeah, Maluku. And then, according to legend, a hunter discovered Hainuwele in the spot where he planted this fruit. The Philippines is one of the world's largest exporter of copra. That's coconut. And many Moluccans speak Creole, this language, a peninsula with the same name is separated by Sumatra by the Strait of Malacca, Malay. Okay. I think I'm going to do one more. Flour made from this crop. I lied. This won't be the last one. I don't want to end like this. Name the staple crop of some kind of called yucca. Well, I mean, yucca is or tapioca is made from this crop. Yeah. Yucca, yeah, it's you. Oh, cassava, tapioca, I knew that. This country produces the greatest amount of cassava in Tennessee, Abuja, Lagos, Nigeria. These people use mounds of soil and canucos to grow cassava, among many other crops. These pre-Columbian inhabitants of the Bahamas, their chief is Caciques. What is this? Is this gonna be, Tainos, or what's the other one called? I don't know. I'm gonna say Tainos. I can't think of anything else. Hey, it was Tainos. Okay. Alright. Yeah, I think that'll do for now.